I'm delighted to be joined today by Craig Ehrlich, who is the Chairman of Industry Association GTI. Craig, welcome.
Good to see you.
So GTI is around 5 years old now. Perhaps we can start, if you could outline, what do you think are the biggest achievements that GTI has made in those years?
Well, you have to understand GTI is very different than probably the industry's most famous organization, GSMA. We're in essence a virtual operation. We don't have full-time people. But what we do have is a fantastic network of operators who've come together and they put their individual resources together to promote LTE, TDD, and its convergence with FDD. Because of my old work with GSMA and understanding how global standards work, one of the things I insisted on is that we did not only want to develop TDD as a technology, which has been magnificent in many countries, but we wanted to make sure it converged with FDD, and that we achieved. That's probably our single most important achievement.
So you're talking a lot there about 4G, but the industry is obviously moving to the next generation of technology. There's lots of hype. How does GTI fit into that move?
Yes, our industry is famous for hype, as I just mentioned in my speech, and we have to be careful about that. GTI's first achievement was to introduce TDD technology, converge it with FDD, and we made a conclusion. We had a conclusion last year that basically was, we've achieved it after 5 years of work. So the question was, what do we do next? And the discussion of 5G had started earlier this year, and now it's very robust discussions going on. We want to be very much a part of that. We want to be part of the evolutionary path of TDD, FDD, and into 5G. But we also want to be doing something different. My challenge to the people at GTI was, we don't want to be like all these other organizations, some in Europe, some in the US, and some in Asia, which are looking at different facets of 5G. So I said, how can we be different? And we want to focus on the verticals and the industries that are going to make the difference as 5G becomes a robust technology, let's say 2 years from now.
Yeah, you said this morning in your keynote that operators mustn't miss out on, and they must take a bigger slice of the market. Why do you think that is?
Well, again, this is a warning we've had in our industry for years, and we have some of the greatest companies in the world in terms of market cap who have really been riding on our coattails, riding on our infrastructure for years, and we've made very little money on it. We run the same risk of continuing that business model. So it's really essential that as the industry moves into 5G and then moves backwards to provide some of the new services that will be discovered into 4G, 3G, and 2G, into emerging economies, that we're getting a bigger piece of the pie. That is the biggest challenge for our industry.
Okay, Craig, thank you very much for joining us. That was great. Thank you.